This interview felt like a microcosm of everything that's wrong with Democrats post-election. Going to CBS and this sort of trying to make a point that they fired Stephen Colbert, which many on the left called an attack on democracy, a man who was making $20 million a year, someone I hold in high esteem, but the economics of his show were not working. He was losing $40 million a year. He was in the Ed Sullivan Theater, which is expensive. To talk about the plight of democracy at CBS, a network that's having its own struggles right now, rather than talking about the economics of the situation and playing to something, a shrinking audience that is network television, not realizing it's not where the American voters are. It felt like if everyone who was advising her told her this was a good idea, that is not where I would have made the grand comeback. It's like announcing your exploratory committee on the sinking deck of the Titanic.
Next on deck.
Am I the only person who didn't even know what she was talking about there? I'm not going to rewind it. I don't think it was important. Something about Kamala, something about Stephen Colbert. You know something, guys? I guess I'm just too black. Stephen Colbert been on, a decade? I think I watched it twice. Maybe because somebody like Mos Def was on it or something. I mean, I'm just being 100 with you. I mean, many people did not watch that damn show. Okay? Millions of people didn't watch it. That's part of the reason why I got canceled. You know, we know what's great. You know what's great? To be such a hack, to be so loved by the Democrats that your show could be losing $40 million a year. Can I repeat that? $40 million a year. And when you get fired, it's not about your performance. It's because of Trump. Yeah, they made it about Trump. Trump got him fired. It couldn't have been the bad ratings. It couldn't have been the loss of money. Well, he's doing better than Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's show costs 1/10 the cost of, because of where Colbert's show was, is very expensive. A lot more expensive than Jimmy Fallon's show. Charlamagne has a show. No one watches it, but you know how much it costs? $2. $2 probably. You know how many writers they had on the Colbert Show? He employed like 300 people. What did they do? Stephen Colbert was making $20 million himself every year, Johnson, for a show that was barely cracking $2 million? Here goes something. Legacy media is dead. Late night TV is deader. If legacy media, old school media news is dead, legacy like late night shows are a corpse. They're a ghost. They're hunting. They are the Conjuring, Johnson. You understand what I'm saying? They are fossils. Understand what I'm saying? No one watches late night shows anymore. Okay? That's so 90s. It's been on the decline since 2000. Okay, since the 2000s. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. What is it? But they can't just admit like the show wasn't doing that good. Yeah, they weren't making all this money. It wasn't a powerful show. What it is, Johnson, a lot of politicians who want to be Hollywood people, they like going on TV, and that show would have them on. So they're all pissed the show's going away because they like going on the show. You see what I'm saying? It's all self-serving. All these politicians wish they were actors and actresses, but they're not. They're not. They're not even close to it. I mean, they act. Hold up a second. They act as if they care about people. So I guess they're actors in that way, but they are not actually skilled actors. They want to be, and they want to hang out with Hollywood people. They want to be around the rich and famous. We all saw AOC at the gala thing with her dress on. We saw her on the cover smiling. Jasmine Crockett does her whole thing to blow up their popularity and get clout. All of them, that's all they want to do. It seems like that's the main focus of what they're doing. It's not no legislation. What legislation? So this is the main focus, man. Can you imagine crying a river for a guy who was making $20 million a year, telling bad Trump jokes to a limited audience? There are YouTubers with no budget who have bigger audiences than Colbert. You understand what I'm saying? The market has changed.
Hi, Elmo and I wanted to share that everyone is always welcome on Sesame Street. This month and every month, we want to uplift and celebrate our LGBTQIA+ family, friends, and communities.
Yeah, that's right, Miss Ariana. From our Sesame Street family to yours, happy Pride! Elmo loves you.
And I love you, Elmo. Mwah.
Mwah.
Next on
When I saw that, first thing I thought is this AI. So I don't even know if it's real. I'm hoping it's not real. Okay. When I saw it, first thing I thought, this has to be AI, because why would Elmo be talking about LGBTQIA? It's for preschoolers, right? Isn't Elmo for like preschool and like up to like maybe third grade? Why are they talking about sexual orientation? See, we got people that are Democrats or Democrat friendlies who don't understand why people can't stand the Democrats. They think it's because it's the party of black people. It's not. Now, there ain't been a black party since the Black Panther Party, okay? There ain't been a black party since the Black Panther Party, okay? Be real. Democratic Party is a white party, just like the Republican Party. But it's worse because it lies to black people. They hire a couple black people, promote a couple black people like Jamie Harrison, who are horrible at their jobs. They put people like Congressional Black Caucus on Front Street and pretend they care about black people. Most of the time they spend advocating for LGBTQIA and Latinos. They give money to people like Al Sharpton, who only care about black people when they get shot or when he can make a couple bucks. And then they pretend to care. That's the whole thing. This is the real reason why people hate the Democratic Party. Shit like this. This is why PBS lost their funding, Johnson. The PBS is shoving sex down the throats of kids. Why would I have a 3-year-old grandbaby. I love her so much. She's everything, man. She do not need to hear even the letters in that order at all. There is no reason why my 3-year-old or my 6-year-old granddaughter need to know this. But see, you'll watch CNN and MSNBC and hear somebody blabbermouth run on about, well, we're trying to save the children and diversity is important and everybody needs it and we represent, and they don't love the kids and they're horrible. There you go. Most of you probably never knew that was running, that they have commercials like that. They do spots like that on PBS. Then when you say, when parents, you walk in the room and you see that on TV, there are old white women who have time to call up their Republican representative and be like, did you see this shit? That majority of black women are busy at work. But there are old white women with a couple dollars who are able to stay home, and they walk in, they got their granddaughters and grandkids in there playing, and they see that on the screen, and they immediately contact Ted Cruz. They get on the phone to that Jason Kennedy, what's his name? You don't like cops? Well, next time you get robbed, call a crackhead. That guy. The fake folksy guy, he really don't talk like that, but it sounds hilarious when he does the imitation. Listen, guys, they call up their representative and they complain. And guess what? They may be bigots. Yep, they may be. They may be annoying. They may smell like raisins, and they may put raisins in their potato salad, but guess what? They're right. Because that should never be seen by kids. Never be seen by kids. Never, ever. But what will happen? Abby Phillip will get on CNN. Rachel Maddow will get on CNN. Illy Missile. It's the guy with the reverse Don King, whatever that is he's got going on. Look like he ate Don King. He'll get up and complain. I want everyone to know that this is wrong. And things are wrong. And the Democrat Republicans are fascist. And complain. And they are dissing the LGBTQI. It's wrong what they're doing. No bass in his voice. All tenor. No bass at all. And this is why people want them to go. And this is why PBS lost their funding. That commercial you just saw. Now, once again, I don't even know that's real. I've been fooled by AI before. If it's not real, I apologize. I can't tell. I'm told it's real. And see, this is something I want to stress to my brothers and sisters, man. We're the big mamas. Big mama, stop going to church, listen to your pastor if they're kissing the Democratic Party ass. Big mama, our kids are more important than your love for that pastor. If he's pushing a party that will push that on our kids. Big mama, they out of line. They gone too far. They've gone too damn far. You gave money to Kamala Harris so that she could she supports this. She supports this. You understand what I'm saying? She supports PBS being able to run those types of ads in front of your kids, in front of your grandbabies, mama. Sis, big mama, this is not good.
The Tim Black Show streams Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wolfpack.